Where are the Muslims all around the world, the so-called peaceful Muslims, the moderate Muslims, decrying this evil? The Rape Gang Inquiry Report that came from British MP, Member of Parliament, the reports of gangs of Muslim men in the UK who targeted young girls, who sexually assaulted them and abused them and raped them. If this systemic rape and sexual torture of children, this exploitation, this dehumanization of people who are not Muslim, especially those who are sexually vulnerable, if this is not a part of your religion, if this is not something you believe in, if this is contrary to your religious beliefs, then why are you quiet? And so you have to wonder why we do not hear Muslims around the globe, particularly Muslims, English-speaking Muslims in Western countries, who are certainly as aware of this story now as you and I are, why these Muslims are silent. Is it because they believe that this is permissible? Is it because their religion not only allows this, but demands it? The dehumanization of any people who are not forced to convert to Islam? Where are they? Where are they? I don't hear any. If this systemic rape and sexual torture of children, this exploitation, this dehumanization of people who are not Muslim, especially those who are sexually vulnerable, if this is not a part of your religion, if this is not something you believe in, if this is contrary to your religious beliefs, then why are you quiet? When sexual abuse happened in the Catholic Church, when that was exposed, the loudest, angriest voices speaking out, advocating on behalf of the victims and against any kind of systemic corruption or cover-up that had happened, these loudest, angriest voices were Catholics. Catholics who know that that kind of evil, that kind of abuse violates every aspect of our religious beliefs. It's an affront on God and on the beautiful children that he made in his image. Is it because they don't care? With us now is the author and host of Ideas Have Consequences podcast, Larry Alex Taunton. There are how many Muslims around the globe? How many Muslims in English-speaking countries? How many Muslims in Britain, in the United States, who are aware of this story? Why are we not hearing a loud global condemnation of this systemic rape of British white girls from so-called peaceful, so-called moderate Muslims?
Because moderate Muslim, that phrase is a fiction, Liz. It's absolutely an invention, not of Muslims themselves. Almost no Muslim who's not just totally westernized and therefore no longer Muslim would ever label themselves that. That's an invention created around 9/11 and thereafter to kind of say, hey, not all Muslims are bad. I, maybe like you, certainly, but like many who are in your audience who are listening, I know many Muslims who are very nice people, but they're nice people in spite of the fact that they're Muslims, meaning that they're people who are choosing not to read the Quran, the Hadith, to model their lives after Muhammad, because they know that their holy literature is violent. They know that their holy literature calls for things like this, and so they choose to ignore it. But those are people who are also easily radicalized.